Hey babes, so today I did this makeover on my friend Jasmine. It's for her prom. So I started by spraying her face with MAC Fix Plus spray and a little bit of Smashbox primer. I worked it into her skin and then I moved into the Backup Backlid primer so she could have a little bit of that iridescent glow that I just love. So I worked it into her skin, patting it on. And then I went in to prep her eyes. I used MAC Painterly Paint Pot and I just laid it all over her eyes and then I set it with some translucent powder and then I got to work on the other eye so they'd both be sisters. Not twins, sisters. Okay. So then we just both fell in love with the Violet VOSS Holy Grail palette. And so we had to use it for this look for prom. So we started with the shade Transition and I applied that all over her crease area from her outer crease all the way in towards her nose. And I used my new Tarte Make Believe brushes that I just love so much. And then I took the shade Bestie and I took a smaller crease fluffy type brush and I applied it just a smidge lower than the initial transition color. And I also blended that all the way from her outer corner into her inner corner of her eye. So it just looks so beautiful. I love the shades in this palette. They're so pigmented and just absolutely gorgeous. So I continued blending everything in really well. And then I took my flat shader brush and I took a little bit of the shade Brownie Points and I just laid that down on the outer corners of her eyes so we could get some gorgeous depth going on. And so I just laid it down, patting it into the outer V area, but then I am going to blend this shade out with a fluffy brush. You'll see me do that in just a minute. Here I am taking a clean fluffy brush and just blending that shade Brownie Points in to soften it up a bit. So these colors are just gorgeous. So then we took the shade Toffee from the palette and I applied it to her eyelid. I took a flat shader brush. I love to use a synthetic brush for this. So I did lift her eyebrow up so we could get really well into the eyelid area and I just press and pull downwards. And I did take the color Toffee, I put it on my brush and then I wet it with some Fix Plus spray from MAC and that is how you create that gorgeous sheen that you see there. It just makes the colors pop and just look so amazing when you do wet them. So now I'm taking my MAC liquid liner. This is from the Mariah Carey collection. I love this liquid liner so much. And we lined her eyelids a bit with this liquid liner. So I just love it. And then I'm taking a very small shader type brush and I'm taking Brownie Points again and I'm just smudging it on her lower lash line. Her eyes were super sensitive, so she really didn't want to do very much, so we couldn't do lashes either, but it still came out really gorgeous. So then I'm taking my Hakuhodo brush again, which is just a skinny type of crease fluffy brush. It's just slim. And then I just applied a little bit of Are You Kidding Me to blend everything. So I took a little bit of brow powder and filled in her brows. She didn't want to do too much with her brows either, so we just filled in some spaces. And now I am applying Giorgio Armani foundation to her face with my MAC. It's like a small dual fiber brush. I love this brush. I will link it below. So I'm just applying it all over her face and just patting it on and pressing with the brush. And now I'm taking a little bit of NARS Radiant Concealer, Creamy Concealer, and applying that under her eyes for a gorgeous highlighted effect. She didn't need too much concealing, so it was a really gorgeous highlighter for her. She had beautiful skin, a beautiful complexion. So I just blending it in again and just working that concealer into the skin. And now I took some MAC Studio Fix powder on a small brush, and I'm just patting it onto her T-zone area so that we can keep her mattified all night long at prom so she could stay shine free. And now I am taking this Makeup Forever fan brush and some MAC Gimme Sun, and I'm just carving out her cheekbones a bit. And babes, look at that. She is just contoured from one swipe. Oh my god. So now we're taking Laura Mercier, the Laura Mercier Gold Highlighter. Babes, look at that bling. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. It's so gorgeous, I can't take it. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my god. I could stare at that for hours. I love it. I love highlighter. So now I'm taking some MAC Spice liner. I'm just gonna line her lips all over, fill them in, because we do want her lips to last all night long at prom. She's not going to have time for touch-ups. She's going to be too busy having fun with her squad. So there she is. Look at that smile. Oh my god. Babes, she did bring her Kat Von D favorite liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Lolita. And so this is her own lipstick, so I can apply it straight from the tube to her lips. So that's what I'm doing right here. And it just looks so gorgeous on her. It's the perfect shade for her. I just love Kat Von D Lolita on her. So there she is, babes, looking so gorgeous, Snapchatting her life away. Oh my gosh, isn't it gorgeous? She just looks so beautiful. So there she is. So babes, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Let me know any looks that you would like to see. Please subscribe and like. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Love you.